We're at the wonderful lake, and there's lots of ducks here, Stinky, isn't there, dear? Yes, there are. There's so many. There's wood ducks over there, all sorts of ducks. There's a crow up there. I can hear him. He's making a dreadful racket. Well, my little poppets, I just thought it's such a beautiful, beautiful day, and I thought, why not have story time here? It's wonderful here, isn't it, Stinky? Yes, it is. It's simply wonderful. The sun's shining, so I thought it's a perfect place to be. Now, well, we've got a bit of a double up story time today. We've got 2 books today because one of them, it's a little bit short, so I thought we'll have time to read another one. So we'll have a look in my bag, Stinky. Thank you, Stinky dear. Oh, let me see, what have I got here? 2 books. So I've got 10 little fingers and 10 little toes, and that looks like a lovely one. I haven't read this one before. And then the next book, let me see what's in here. Oh, it's called The Way I Love You. That's a wonderful one. I had heard of this one before. Well, my little poppets, before I read the stories to you today, there's something that Stinky would very much like to share with you. Now, normally when I tuck Stinky into bed, before we have our story, we have a very special song we like to sing, don't we, Stinky? Yes, we do. It's a wonderful song, and Stinky would very much like to share it with all those little poppets out there, because it's a wonderful song. It's our book song, isn't it, Stinky? Yes, we love a sing-along, don't we? Yes, we certainly do. Now, my little poppets, before we sing the song, well, I'll be singing the song to Stinky, wonderful Stinky here. I don't know if you remember, but from another story time that we had, you probably remember Maxwell. He often joins us for story time, and I think the last time it was a special cooking episode of story time, and I had a banana phone. Well, the wonderful thing about my banana phone is that not only does it double up as a phone, but it's also a rather wonderful microphone. But in order to get it working, I have to use a bit of magic dust. Did I press the magic dust in? I did. Are you sure? Well, I'll have a look in the bag here. See if I've got some magic dust. Thank you, Stinky dear. Well, I can see my banana phone, and I have got some magic dust here. Thank heavens for Ziploc bags. It'd be a terrible world if we didn't have Ziploc bags. Now, I can give the microphone a bit of a test, and we'll just see how it's going to go. Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing. Oh, sounds terrible, Stinky. No, that certainly won't do at all. So I'm going to have to put some magic dust, I think, on the microphone to hopefully make it sound a little bit better. Oh, Stinky Ziploc bag. Right, a little bit of magic dust in there. We don't want too much. And we'll pop that there. Now, you hold that, Stinky. 1, 2, and 3. Oh! And hopefully that should do the trick. So we'll give it a bit of a whirl. Testing, testing. Sometimes it takes a bit to kick in, doesn't it? What's that? I should just start singing the song. All right, I'll start singing the song then. And this song is the bedtime story song. Here we go, Stinky. Oh, I hope it'll be all right. I love you. You love me. That's the way it is. And to be with a great big hug and a kiss from me to you. Won't you say you love me too? Oh, Stinky! I love that song, don't you? What's that? The birds are making an awful racket. Yes, they are. They certainly are. Well, that's our story time song, my little poppets, and Stinky wanted to share that with you because he loves story time and he loves all of you out there. They're special, aren't they, poppets? Yes, they are. Well, we'll pop that away, and we better get on with the story. So I'll pop Stinky there, and we'll get on with the story just in time until that magic wore off. Oh, where would we be without magic pixie dust? I hate to think. The way I love you. And there it is there, my little poppets. The way I love you. Oh, it's very windy down here too. I love. And there's a lovely little girl there with her dog. And that does look wonderful. Lovely little girl there. The way I love you is called this book. The way we play our games, the way you run so fast. And there she is there with her dog and he's running away. Oh, lovely pastel colours there. The way you come straight back, that's the way I love you. Oh, and it looks like she's had a tumble there and she's hurt her knee. Oh, poor little poppet, hurt her knee. I love the way we always share, the way you're my best friend. And there they are, the two of them together, the best of friends. Oh, simply marvellous. The way we both pretend, that's the way I love you. And there they are, she's put a crown on the dog and they're having a cup of tea. Well, I do love a cup of tea, I have to say. Oh, and it's a lovely teapot she's got there too. I love the way you tell me things, the way you jump so high. And there she is with her dog and he's jumping up to get that ball because doggies do like to have a game of fetch, or they love a tennis ball or any sort of ball, really, that is. The way you smile your smile, that's the way I love you. Oh, there she is, giving her dog a cuddle. Isn't that simply lovely there? I like to have a cuddle with Stinky, he loves a cuddle. I love the way you understand, the way you show me how. And there she is, having a wash in the tub. Lots of bubbles there, and her best friend's there, of course, always with her. Oh. The way we are right now, that's the way I love you. And there they are, the two of them. It looks like they're drawing there, and then they're snuggled up on the armchair. How marvellous. Wonderful place to read a book, I think. Very windy here today, Stinky. I love the way you always care, the way you're always there. There they are, together again. I think they're always together, those two. Ah. That's the way I love you. And she does, doesn't she, my little poppet? She loves her dog. They're the best of friends, I think. That's the way I love you. Oh, and there she is, my little poppet, fast asleep there with her dog beside her. Well, the way I love you. What a wonderful, wonderful book. Well, that's the first book. I tell you what, my little poppets, it was a bit of a challenge reading that. It's windy here and that crow off in the trees making a dreadful racket. Perhaps he wants to read a book, I don't know. So the next book we're going to read, and this is another favourite one of mine, and it's called 10 Little Fingers and 10 Little Toes. Oh, the lovely sweet little baby on the front there, and Mummy's giving baby a kiss. Oh, 10 little fingers and 10 little toes. This looks like a wonderful one, this one. And here we go. There was one little baby who was born far away. There it is there. There's a village there on the page, born far away. And another who was born on the very next day. And there's a lovely little baby there that's just been born. How wonderful. It's always exciting when someone has a baby. I remember when Stinky was a tiny little baby mouse. And both of these babies, as everyone knows, there they are, two little babies there. had 10 little fingers and 10 little toes. Oh, aren't they sweet? 10 little fingers and 10 little toes. Oh, wonderful, tiny little hands. There was one little baby who was born in a town, and another who was wrapped in an eiderdown, Oh, look at that, all snug under the eiderdown. Simply marvellous. And both of these babies, as everyone knows, there they are, cheeky, having a bit of a chuckle to themselves, I think. Had 10 little fingers and 10 little toes. Oh, there they are, 10 little fingers and 10 little toes. Very cute. There was one little boy who was born in the hills, and another who suffered from sneezes and chills. Oh, poor little fellow. He's got a cold by the look of it, and he's having some medicine. Not feeling the best, I think. Ah, and his pyjamas there. And both of these babies, as everyone knows, there he is there with a hot water bottle to try and make him feel better. Poor fellow. Had 10 little fingers and 10 little toes. There he is, my little poppets, in his cot with another little baby there. Ah, very windy here today. I keep saying that, I know, but it really is. There was one little baby who was born on the ice, and another in a tent who was just as nice. Oh, one that was born in a tent. And there we are there. And both of these babies, as everyone knows, I think I know what's going to come next. And there they are there. There's an awful lot of babies, I have to say. Had 10 little fingers and 10 little toes. Oh, and there they are, my little poppets, on a swing there, having a swing. How wonderful. I do like a swing, I have to say. Oops, lost a book there. Pick that up in a moment. But the next baby born was truly divine. A sweet little child who was mine, all mine. There's Mum there, holding her dear sweet little baby. And this little baby, as everyone knows, and yes, I think everyone is starting to know by now, has 10 little fingers. There's Mum there, holding sweet little baby. 10 little fingers and 10 little toes. Oh, isn't that lovely? And there's baby there with Mum. Isn't that so sweet? And 3 little kisses. There they are there, all giggling and laughing together. And 3 little kisses on the tip of its nose. Oh, and there's, hello there. That's all right, you can go through. It's a lovely day for a ride. On the tip of its nose. Oh, look at that, isn't that marvellous? Oh, the end. It's exciting when you go to the lake, my little poppets. You've got people on bicycles and children at playgrounds and lots of ducks. You're going to have to feed the ducks some bread again soon, I think. They're looking a little bit hungry. Well, we have come to the end of story time once again. Oh, it does go so quickly. But you know, I've had a wonderful time here. It's been simply marvellous, especially on a sunny day. So I'll have a chat to Stinky. Oh, there goes my bag. One of those days. Stinky, my friend, did you enjoy those stories? You did? Well, I certainly enjoyed them, and I enjoyed singing our song, didn't you? Yes, I did as well. Well, my little poppets, I hope you enjoyed story time. And as always, until next time, keep watching and bye!